Hello everyone. This is my first channel, or you can say the blog in YouTube on the climate of India, which is chapter 4 for CBSE 9th standard. In this, we are going to see various terms and points which will help you understand the concept of climate of India better. India's climate is actually a varied type because India has a lot of physiographic divisions, due to which the climate also varies. And we have tropical as well as subtropical climates. Towards the south of India, you will see tropical weather, whereas as you go further north, you will find the north is having a subtropical type of climate. What is climate? Climate is actually the average weather condition of a larger duration, whereas weather is a day-to-day phenomenon. It may change with very short period of time, generally more than 30 years. This is climate's period. Season: the predominance of an element of weather such as temperature, rainfall and cloudiness over a period of few months is called season. Now we are experiencing the monsoon season. Weather: the atmospheric conditions of a certain place for a certain period, such as air pressure, temperature, wind speed, wind direction, humidity, precipitation and cloudiness are termed as weather. Climatic divide: the predominant land feature which divides the climates of the regions on its both sides is known as climatic divide. Exactly like our Himalayas. The Himalayas don't let the cold Siberian currents to come into India, due to which India does not experience extreme weather. Tropical climate: the climate found in tropical zone extending between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. That is, from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn, and in between the equator is there. Here you will find very hot and wet type of climate. It is called the equatorial climate because of the proximity to the equator, and a hot desert climate because most of the deserts are present in this climatic zone. This is also known as the torrid zone. Trade winds. Trade winds are planetary winds blowing constantly from the subtropical high pressure zones towards the equatorial low pressure zones. From the subtropical area to the equatorial, that is towards the equator, it flows. Their direction is from northeast to southwest in the northern hemisphere, and from southeast to northwest in the southern hemisphere. Subtropical high pressure zone. The high pressure zone found near 30° north and south latitudes in both the hemispheres is the subtropical high pressure belt or zone. More the temperature, less the pressure. That is, pressure and temperature are inversely proportional to each other. Intertropical convergence zone. When two tropical zones converge with each other, that imaginary line is known as that zone. Monsoon trough. When a monsoon trough passes over any region, it is going to receive probably a good precipitation. The intertropical convergence zone is a broad trough of low pressure found near the equator between 5° north and south of the equator. Here northeast and southeast trade winds converge. Converge means meet. Monsoon trough, the intertropical convergence zone, when moved to northwards in summer and established north of 25° north, is called monsoon trough. Cyclones. Cyclones are the speedy elliptical wind arrangement having spiral arrangement. You all know that. And in the tropical areas, it is known as cyclones. Cyclones are also known as typhoons. They are also known as hurricanes. They are also known as tornadoes. But each and every basic feature of a cyclone is the same. They are just named different in different parts of the world and climatic regions. Western disturbances. Western disturbances are the most moisture-laden cyclones originating over the Mediterranean Sea, which reach India through Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. That is northwestern part of India. It comes through and affects the Himalayas, due to which we get the blockage of north winds, and we don't feel as cold or dry during a winter season, because the moisture during the western disturbance stops the dry spell and the cold wind in the northwestern parts of India. Mango shower. The pre-monsoon showers occurring on the coastal regions of Kerala and Karnataka, which help early ripening of mango fruit, are called mango showers. Kalboishaki. What are Kalboishakis? The nor'westers, the local high-speed winds which occur during the month of March and April. Localized thunderstorms associated with violent winds, torrential downpours, and often accompanied by hails during summer months in West Bengal are known as Kal Boishakhi. Because this happens during the month of Boishakh, calamity for the month of Boishakh. Period of transition. What's the meaning of period of transition? The time taken from a season to another season, that is from summer to monsoon, that is known as period of transition, or from monsoon to winter, or from winter to spring and spring to summer, this way. Maritime clouds are the clouds which come into existence during the condensation over the ocean or the sea. Maritime itself means something related to the ocean or sea and affect coastal areas. October heat, the heat experienced during the October season, when the weather changes from monsoon, or the climate changes from monsoon to winter or autumn. Extreme oppressive weather conditions can be experienced in the first half of October. Extremely humid type of conditions. Coriolis Force. This is the force which is associated with the Earth's rotation and is responsible for deflecting winds. If winds are getting deflected towards some direction, then it is exactly because of the Coriolis force. When the Earth starts rotating, what happens? The winds are pushed back. The force pushes the winds back. This way the winds deflect to the right in the northern hemisphere and towards the left in the southern hemisphere. And this is also known as the Ferrel's law under the great astronomist or a person who studies geologist Ferrel. ENSO, El Nino, Southern Oscillation. El Nino feature connected with Southern Oscillation is called ENSO. And what happens over here? Suddenly you will find drier conditions, less of precipitation, more of weather change towards the rise in temperature, etc. These are the important terms related to climate of India. Thank you.